It's the How's This Good for Anybody podcast, starring Rich DiPalentino, Steve Yardumian, and Tommy Leahy.
Here's a text from Casey Kreines. Quote, "How do I differ from the Warfield Confession of Faith?" Unquote. I believe in the Quadroon God.
Ooh.
The Quadroon.
Quadroon.
Who is the fourth person?
Yeah.
It's problematic.
Yeah.
I think he meant to say Quadrireme.
So this is like the Trinity upgraded?
The God that
That's
has created
I'm playing Civilization.
boats. Yeah. Civilization. Yeah. Have you played Civilization? Sid Meier's?
Richard Rohr
I played Civilization
talks
for 10
about
minutes once.
people being a fourth member
That
of the Trinity.
is stupid.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
I think it's wrong too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't...
Wait, what's happening over here?
I have a lot of friends who read Richard Rohr, and I've tried reading Richard Rohr.
I've
I just
roared
don't...
so many times.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I roar
Yeah,
all
you
the
roared
time.
a lot.
He's an angsty Catholic priest
Huh.
who does a lot of writing, who's gotten kicked out of a lot of his...
Yeah. I normally
Parishes.
like angsty
Wow.
Catholics, but
Really?
yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a thing for angsty Catholics.
Yeah.
You have a thing
That's
for them?
actually, it's a
Yeah.
funny story. That's actually how we met.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I forgot about that.
That's
On Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
kind
on the
of.
Facebook dating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it was when we first started.
it's,
That's what
it's
you put in your
angstycatholicsonly.com.
Catholic- Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Angsty, and the T in it is a cross.
Yeah, well, the thing is, we
Nice.
both got catfished by the same angsty Catholic the same night.
What was his name again?
We shut up. That was Barnabas, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Barnabas Gibbons.
Barnabas Gibbons.
Barnabas Gibbons.
Barney Gibb.
Father Barnabas Gibbons.
Father Barnabas Gibbons.
Yep.
Yeah. And boy,
Yeah.
was he angsty.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, man! I'll never forget that. He showed up.
Yeah, remember what he said? Remember what he said that when he walked into the door?
Yeah, he said got togue, and then his toga was only like up to here.
Yeah. Oh
And
man.
he wore those
Yeah,
Crocs. with
Classic
the
Barney.
lane swollen.
Classic Barney.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Barney.
Barney.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
Get off my lawn.
May he rest in peace.
Oh man.
Weekend at Barney's.
Gonna need a bigger dog.
Weekend at Barney's. About a monk who wears a toga only up to here.
I don't want to talk to Barney.
We're done with Barney's.
Barney's of New York.
I forgot I was still wearing this headband.
I need the piano to be closer.
Hey,
Yeah.
so you look like the Karate Kid.
Yeah, I could.
You see that?
I could see that.
You look like Ralph Macchio.
Isn't it? Yeah, I thought it was Manny Machado. Yeah, Ralph Macchio. That's.
Yeah, that's not it at all.
Oh, okay.
It's like Karate Kid, except he kicks people in the shins when they're not looking.
and then doesn't feel like playing sometimes.
Yeah, that's a baseball reference for all of you baseball fans.
Yep. Also, Tommy's not on the screen anymore.
Yeah. Tommy's working on.
Brothers and sisters,
Welcome you here today.
Thank you, God. Yes, the Lord.
introducing Brother Barnabas Gibbons.
Can't you feel the presence of God all over this sanctuary? Yes.
Is that the intro? Do we start singing now?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, walking down the street with my
Pants on. Let the sun in my eyes start to bleed. Looking down the street, saying your name. Oh, he changed the chord.
Oh yeah, he did. Dang it.
Sing it with me. Sing it with me. Peanut butter on my stomach is nice and nice. We need to record a version of that for our theme song for the podcast.
Probably.
Yeah. That needs to be
Oh, now we're doing Mary Had a Little
Like a
Lamb.
studio recording.
Well, this is the audio. This is our music version of the intro.
We're getting like a greatest hits album right now.
Hey, Chris Martin. Chris Martin, could you play us something Coldplay-ish?
Gary Mathers.
Gary. Gary or Jerry?
Jerry.
And Nick Saban.
And Nick Saban.
And introducing little Timmy Good and Plenty.
Special guest, Jar Jar Binks.
Who's that?
That's the weirdest podcast ever.
Who's that under the podcast?
And Gary Busey on the sound.
Gary!
How does Gary Busey talk?
Like that.
There's a lot of slurring of words.
Yeah.
Slurring.
Yeah.
Slurring his words.
He had a motorcycle accident.
He did.
Got brain damage.
He did.
So did Alan
Yeah.
Alda. Alan, he's a great guy. He's a great guy, Alan Alda. He's a doctor.
He's a doctor, yeah.
That's a great Alan Alda.
It is.
That's really good.
I thought he was a helicopter pilot.
You guys, that's a great line.
Isn't that MASH? Aren't they all
That's a
helicopter
great
pilots on
line.
MASH?
No. They're mostly medical doctors,
Oh,
actually.
dang
Yeah.
it.
Bill Hader has
I
the
totally
best
misread
Alan
it.
Alda
He does.
impersonation
He does.
So
ever.
Oh
good.
my gosh.
He does Alan Alda. He does a tauntaun really well as well.
Yeah, he does.
Yep.
Yeah. And also Al Pacino. He's a very good Al Pacino.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah.
does. I remember that one.
Yep.
Yep.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. The old Alp.
I can do Harrison Ford, but only one line from Last Crusade.
Okay,
Oh,
go.
how's it going?
Dad!
Dad! What?
10, 11, 12, 11 o'clock, fire!
I'm sorry, Junior.
Dad, they usually coming through the doors.
Best Indiana Jones movie. What do you think?
Last Crusade.
The bitch.
Yep.
No ticket.
The last
You think so?
crusade.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I don't know. Raiders is such a... It's
a
such
classic.
Raiders is good except for the
Yeah.
plot hole where it didn't matter what he did.
True.
True.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean that they would have opened the Ark and then all died.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big
I guess
plot
it
hole.
wouldn't have been taken by top men and like taken
Yes.
away at the end. But other than that, like it's the same.
But the movie itself is so entertaining, though.
It is really good. I mean, it's really good. But
Do
I
you
like
consider
Last Crusade.
Temple of Doom to be a good movie?
No.
Not really.
Yeah,
You think so?
but it's listen good by like I'm entertained by it. I watch it's on and I
Like
watch it,
Last Jedi, good.
and it's well not that good.
Yeah, I know. It's entertaining. It's entertaining.
It's like if it's on, I don't turn it off. Like I watch it.
but
Like,
what's her
that's-
name? Goldie Hawn?
Natalie Portman, yeah.
That was,
Oh, Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh gosh, that was not a fun.
Gene Wilder.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, it's
You've already used that one.
It's Harrison
You can't
Ford.
use it once. We were in once.
Whoopi Goldberg's been in
You
more than
can't-
one movie,
No, not
Steve.
more than once a
Oprah.
season. You can't use it.
Lorpa.
Louis Anderson.
Warpa.
Oh, wait, is it...
Louis Anderson.
Oh, yeah. And Danny DeVito plays Hitler in that, doesn't he?
Yes. Yes. Short with a mustache.
Luke Gingrich plays Indiana, the swirling swashbuckler.
The state. He plays Indiana the state.
But the best...
The
we all
whole
know the
state.
best Indiana Jones is Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah, that's
right?
the best Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's got everything. It's got Shia LaBeouf, and it's got aliens.
Yep. We're hiding in a refrigerator or a nuclear
A
blast.
lot of
Yeah.
CGI.
A
Yeah, lots of CGI.
A lot of red
like
ants.
a
that are
really tired Harrison Ford.
really tired.
Not an
Yeah.
energized, like awesome fighter like, Liam Neeson or something.
Right.
Like, no, just an old guy. He's
Yeah.
just an old man.
I'm
That's
pretty
what
sure he
is.
doesn't take his hands off his sides the entire time.
Yeah,
He
because
just
he's
stands
out of
there
breath
like-
most of the time.
They're making a new one.
I know. I don't
Really?
understand what
Yes.
that's going to be.
How?
Well, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas are still alive.
Harrison Ford's going to be like,
You know, if they kept the same,
And Harrison Ford's still alive.
if they have him the same age as like has Harrison Ford has aged since the first one, this would take place in like 1978.
Yeah.
And like
From what I've
he could
heard-
theoretically go watch Star Wars.
Yeah, from what I've heard, there's a lot of
that'd be cool.
there's there's some CGI.
CCTV.
There's
To make him look
CCTV
younger.
To make him look younger.
Interesting.
I don't know if
Do you
that's
know where
like
my boy
flashback
is?
younger or. If
I
that's
want
for
my
the whole
family
movie,
back.
but-
You
Get
find
off
this man.
my plane!
The Fugitive
Hagrid,
is such a good
shut
movie.
up.
Fugitive is a great movie.
Fugitive.
Oh my gosh!
Such
It's
a
a
good movie.
great movie.
That's where
Tommy
Tommy
Lee
Lee
Jones.
Jones as Tommy Lee Jones is his at his
Tommy Lee
absolute
Jones.
I
best.
don't care.
I don't care what he did. Give me a donut.
I didn't kill my wife.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, guy,
He
looks
was
like
so
you're in a
caring.
rock and a hard place.
So, guys, we have a returning guest.
Oh
Our
my gosh.
First returning guest on the
He's
show.
returned.
You are the first
Martha
returning guest.
Stewart.
Steve Yardumian,
Return
everybody.
of the King. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Andrew,
because
thank you.
it's interesting because I think at this point Jules has been here more than you
I have. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like Joel Embiid. He's in and out. You know,
Yep.
he's,
Mhm. And up and down.
Up and down and
Yep,
in and
yeah.
out, and
It's the hissle of the hassle.
definitely not Ben Simmons.
Oh, don't get me started on that one. So we're joined today by the beautiful Andrew Gertrude Colpitts.
Colpitts, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It's funny, Tommy.
so what's it like?
That's where we found him. Yeah.
What's it like? Having pits that are they frozen most of the time, or is that what they are? Like,
Does your child hide in them?
Yeah. On really hot days like this,
Yeah.
I just shove her face right into right into the crevice.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right into the crev.
Yeah. So it's crap.
Yeah.
Be like, here, kids, smell this.
Yeah. She goes burr.
And because it's frozen, her nose sticks to it.
Yeah. It's really bad when she licks it and then like, oh.
Yeah, that's painful.
You gotta get some hot water.
Yeah. Guys, I can't believe I've never made the connection that my name sounds like Colpitts before.
You've never thought of that before?
That's amazing.
Like nobody ever teased you about that in school or anything?
Nobody ever?
Never. I've never gotten junk mail that said it. I've never heard it on from a telemarketer.
Yeah. Wait, have you actually had people call you Colpitts?
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious.
The worst is I used to work at a front desk at the seminary nearby, and someone called, or no, someone came in and I introduced myself. I was like, "Hey, I'm Andrew," and he's like, "Ed." And I said, "Andrew," and then he's like, "What's your last name?" I said, "Colpitts," and he was like, "Cold piss." Like, yeah.
That's
Ed Cold Piss. Nice to meet you.
That's
impossible.
That's
to
one
have,
way to.
right?
Cold piss?
Cold urine.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're suffering from hypothermia, you might.
There's got to be a critical temperature in which, as soon as it comes out, it's cold.
Yes.
Like it transfers.
What if
all of the heat?
Yeah.
We should
it's all
experiment
gone.
where we freeze our urine inside of our bodies first, and then see what happens.
Yeah.
Because it's like harvesting in many ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's thinking about the future. It's financial planning.
Yeah.
Break me off a piece.
Like harvesting crops.
It's better than the Gerber Baby Life Plan. The Gerber Baby Life Plan doesn't include harvesting urine. The
No.
father's urine
Yeah.
needs to be preserved from
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah, that's honestly one of my biggest fears is that I'm going to pass and my urine is not going to be there for my child.
How will she know what I was like?
It seems like a natural fear. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That problem is no more. Thank you to cryo urine.
That would be the thing you get rich for.
Oh yeah, I would freeze people's urine for them.
And then people would just be like, "Oh my gosh, I need to buy that."
Yeah,
What
I'm
if
gonna
you had
actually.
a dual brewery and urine freezing station.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Is it an IPA or?
Did I pee it?
It's just gonna be like, I'll take a lemon drop. 50-50 shot. We'll call it the 50-50 lemon drop. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like those jelly
Gump.
beans, those bamboozled jelly beans. Mm-hmm. You never if you're gonna get snot or if you're gonna get
Human
Oh
excrement.
yeah, those
green.
things are disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't like those. Bamboozled. There's a word for you.
Yeah.
bam those boozles. What gear were you guys in right there?
That was. I have a.
I was shifting, but then I got
Yeah.
sticky keys.
No. Well, it's cool that the studio is in the back of a 1975 Jeep Wrangler.
So Andrew,
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
what brings you here today, man?
No.
What's on
Right
your
here.
mind?
Come on.
Yeah,
You know?
why
Tell us now.
Why?
Tell us now.
Well, I
In the words
really.
of
I-
Anakin.
We're having a throwback episode.
Yeah, I missed you guys. I wanted to hang out. It's
Okay.
been a while, and then I forgot you guys were doing a podcast.
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And,
We're pretty forgettable.
Here I am.
You're one of our biggest supporters.
Yeah. Well, it depends. So your other supporters are like what, 12 years old?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you listen to a lot of our episodes, though, don't
A
you?
lot of toddlers.
Yeah, I listened to parts of a lot of your episodes.
Yeah. The best part about this podcast is being able to make eye contact with everybody,
Yeah.
including the CEO.
Thank you, guys. I'm really glad that you guys have been
Are you a CEO? You're a
giving
CEO.
me the
He's the CEO. We
respect
promoted
that
him.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys are finally giving me
Yeah,
the
but see,
respect that I deserve.
The thing is, if the stock crashes to zero, then he's the scapegoat.
I'm gonna.
Are you guys? Do you guys have a lot invested in the stock
we do.
market as a podcast?
Emotionally.
But what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna drive the shares down and then buy them all and become the majority shareholder.
Yeah, but it's mostly
Cool. Yes.
you're mostly in Dogecoin, and Dogecoin's
Yeah.
going to go to like 2 cents.
I already sold my Dogecoin.
Okay,
Really?
good.
And
That's
made a
good.
fortune, bro. I retired.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yep.
Look at that.
I retired on $3,000.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I work 30 hours a week at Arby's, but I don't need to. Like I do.
It's a great company.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's a great company.
Yeah, so many good roast beefs.
Oh my goodness, so many of them.
I hear
Love
they
them.
have the meats.
They have the meats for sandwiches.
Yep, they do.
Yeah.
They have multiple.
Yeah.
What's
They have
your
multiple.
favorite lunch meat to microwave?
That's a hard-hitting question, man.
Wow. Wow.
I would have to say
That's,
pastrami.
Microwave pastrami.
oh
Those
man.
Italian meats are good.
You
in the
can-
way.
oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, only bologna.
Only bologna.
Only bologna.
Only bologna.
Roy
You're the
Orbison.
way I feel.
I forget the rest of the words though.
I go with chicken.
Microwave chicken.
Chicken.
Chicken lunch meat,
Yeah.
like sliced.
The sliced chicken.
There are zero
Yeah.
deli meats that taste good microwave.
That's
It's the
true.
only
Yeah.
rotisserie chicken.
They
It's like-
sweat
yeah.
in the
Yeah.
microwave.
They do. It's
Yeah.
really gross.
And they shrivel.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do. They
Yeah.
do some shriveling.
Yeah.
You ever put ham on a slice of lunch meat ham, like on a frying pan? That thing shrivels.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Let's have a moment of silence for the last 20
Moment of
years.
silence for the ham.
Yeah.
Okay, that was enough silence.
Yeah, I'm done with the
It's a
silence. already.
podcast after all.
It's true. Yeah. So Andrew, you know,
Silence is golden.
what do you have to talk about? You know, like what do you want to talk about
What do you
today?
have to
'Cause
talk
I'm-
about?
What do you have to?
Well,
what do you have to talk
What
about?
have you prepared for us today, so that we can let you have it?
Well, this will be the first talk in a series of 47 53-minute talks on the life cycle of the humble cabbage.
Cabbage. Ooh.
Humble.
Okay.
First, the earth.
How far?
7.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay.
And once you've done
Perfection,
that,
bro.
you're well on your way to coleslaw.
To coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
When does
Now,
space come into
Is
this?
coleslaw?
Wait, coleslaw?
Yes.
Coleslaw. What is
Yes,
Coleslaw?
enacted in 1753. The worst Siri that's ever existed.
Well, I think this is about where you turn off our podcast, right?
Yeah. Oh no, I have not made it.
Wait,
This
Oh,
far.
not this
yet.
far.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that does make
You know,
sense.
is there maybe a word or just something we want to say to listeners, like why they should keep going at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the
give them
payoff?
some
What's the
motivation.
payoff here?
Let's give some motivation.
Yeah.
You know, we've got some amazing things to talk about today.
We
Yeah.
do.
Rich, why don't you say what they are?
Well, I think the first thing that we should discuss.
You are so loud in my ears right now.
I'm sorry. Well,
That's loud.
That is loud.
that was loud. Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Sorry. That hurt
something
my ears.
that, something that
What?
I think we can talk about since you're the first return guest.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are your observations
Well-
of this podcast? How far we've come and developed into a worldwide brand?
Yeah.
Do we deserve to exist?
Well, that's a different question than what he asked. So I'm going to get to the first question.
Yeah.
Now,
Existential. Yeah.
when I went, that was the first episode, correct? We didn't
You
even have,
were.
even have a name.
Yeah.
We didn't have a
now-
name yet.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't have a name.
No, there was no name. You
There
also
was.
didn't know what we were doing.
We didn't.
No.
I had no idea.
So I don't know if that's changed.
We
but
know now. Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah, we
there
got
was
it.
there was like a nervous energy in the air as we started, and we were like, "Oh,
What do we do?
we're recording this."
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Now we're just seasoned pros. We've seasoned each other.
We're garlic. We're basted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
seasoned each other.
You're a well shriveled ham.
I rub basil all over my bare body before I come
Yeah.
into this thing.
Some thyme, a little bit of rosemary.
I don't have time for that, but I
Oh,
do.
okay.
Yeah.
He called me a well shriveled ham.
You should be so lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that takes just the right amount of sunlight and a little bit of
I only shrivel my hams by sunlight.
yeah
It sounds like a song.
That's how God intended it.
and a backyard
That's for sure.
and a backyard sprinkler usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that's sometimes really nice to do is to kind of like shrivel a ham into the shape of like a goblet or a cup.
Yeah.
And then put a raw egg in there.
Yeah.
And kind of drink it out of the ham.
Right. Well, do you have your? you get your shrivel mold.
Yeah, the shrivel.
What? We're just scooping ham out now.
Oh no.
Liquid ham.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
but
how-
that's to make the cup.
This
to
is
make
how
the
my
goblet.
grandfather
If you
made his
mix
living back in the Yolk
blended
country.
ham and an egg yolk, you can have ham liquid. Ham liquid.
Ham liquid.
Ham yolk. It's
Ham
like a paste.
Oh, so you
Welcome to
kinda
Ham
stir up
Yokers.
the middle of it.
This episode
Gonna
brought to you
take
by
your order?
Eggland's Best Ham Yolk.
I don't know. This feels like a dessert that nobody has come up with yet.
Well, now
Can we please?
This sounds like a British dessert.
Okay, it does.
ham yokers.
Have
Like
some
it's a
ham.
restaurant.
Want some ham pudding?
Ham, yeah, ham pudding.
We should start like a food cart called Ham Yokers. Yes.
I guess.
When
Ham yolk.
When I get home from the haberdashery, there's nothing that whets my appetite like ham yolk.
Ham yolk.
So salty.
Yolk your ham.
You can really taste the shrivel.
Enjoy the oozing egg pouring out of your shriveled ham.
Mother,
Hip hip.
Tommy's just having a good time over there. Tommy's just lost in the sauce. He's having a good time.
Anyway,
It's like jazz.
so yeah, I think
just-
the podcast has improved.
how would you?
We've added music too. We've added music.
We've added music.
That is a great addition.
It is.
I think more music is a note for future.
Yeah.
Note for the future.
Yeah.
It really is something that Tommy does really well.
Yeah.
He does.
And that Rich does horrible.
No, it's pleasant because it breaks up the awkwardness of talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we really are awkward talkers.
No, we know the topics. We know the topics. We know the talks. We talk.
Sweating.
Yeah.
We talk about the topics, guys. We talk about the topics. So besides that, Andrew Colpitts, what else do you notice about the studio? Do you notice like us? Like how do we look in comparison to what
Yeah,
we
how
look
does
like?
Rich look in comparison to...
We're older now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I almost didn't recognize you when I walked in.
Yeah.
I've aged considerably.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also not well.
Also, your mom keeps walking around outside. What does she think this is? Her house?
Do you feel like his posture has gotten worse over time? Because that's what I feel like.
I have never noticed the angle of his back,
Oh, okay.
so I don't really know.
Well,
I don't think
how
I
to
have
answer
posture
that.
issues.
all right.
Yeah.
I like to just chill like a villain when I'm on this podcast.
Yeah.
Because also I'm the CEO, so I can sit however I want to sit. I'm thinking
He's
about
the chief egg officer.
For the ham swivel.
And now for a break brought to you by Ham Yolk.
ham yokers. Yoke your ham.
Tastes just like Mom used to make.
Oh man.
I don't even know what to do with that right now. Oh,
Well, I think the quantity of Jar Jar voices has increased exponentially,
Yeah.
and I think for the better. I think
Oh
for the
yeah,
better.
that was something that was definitely needed.
yeah.
Yeah, so
sure.
that's increased.
Yeah.
The amount of having separate conversations at the same time has increased, and I think
That
that's.
is- yeah.
I think people love it.
They do.
people
Okay.
people
Yeah.
love not being able to
Yeah.
understand anything, just hearing
Exactly.
noise.
Yes.
Yes.
It's really pleasant. Yeah, it
Yes,
gets me
yes.
through my day.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah,
Yes.
How about the Chris Martins?
Chris Martin.
Yeah.
Coldplay.
Yeah, it's an underdone impression.
Yeah, well, what
Yeah.
about George Lucas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
He, he makes an appearance once in a
What
while.
about Dick Van Dyke? He's just he's a guy. He's an actor. That's a horrible Dick Van Dyke.
That sounds like Sean Connery talking about Dick Van
That was
Dyke.
like Sean Connery's Alan Alda.
That's a great line.
Now dance.
Hey, you did a really good Jeff Goldblum last week.
Do you have Jeff Goldblum?
When you're talking about curse words.
You did.
Let's hear it.
Now wait a minute. I think I do. A Jeff Goldblum.
Curse,
Wait.
Curse over here.
Okay, let's
curse
hear
over
it.
here.
Oh yeah, this was that's funny. So that's what I was talking about. If we did a recasting of The Passion, that Jeff Goldblum would play Jesus.
That'd be so horrible.
Now, verily, verily,
No, thank you.
I say unto you. And then also Samuel L. Jackson as Pontius Pilate. He'd be like, "What has this man done?"
I hate it. It's not good.
Yeah. Have to be rated R because you'd have
Yeah,
to throw
we-
in some F words from Samuel
Yeah,
Jackson.
there'd be a lot of mother effers going on.
I wash my hands of this mother effer.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Is
good.
it Training
Yeah.
Day?
I have.
I just watched that movie. It's scary.
Yeah. I
It's
watched
a
it
horror
good.
movie.
when it came
Denzel
out,
Washington.
and I was like 11.
Yeah.
Oh wow! You watched that when you were 11?
Yeah.
The full R-rated version, not the TV version,
I saw the.
Yep.
I think I saw the Netflix full one. Yeah.
when you were 12.
Snoop Dogg's in it.
He is in it.
Yeah.
Yes. Ethan Hawke is in it.
What's he up to
Ethan
these
Hawke.
Yes,
days?
Ethan Hawke.
Dude, I
Not,
haven't
not a
seen
huge
him in a
fan
long
of
time.
Ethan Hawke.
I have a friend who
You're not
says
a
that
huge
a movie is never worse because Ethan Hawke is in it.
It's also never better
actually-
because
yeah.
Ethan Hawke is in it.
Anybody
I
can
agree.
play his roles.
You know what I,
Yeah.
want- no, actually, I think he's in Gattaca. Have you seen-
That's true. He couldn't be replaced in that.
I thought that was a pretty good movie.
I've never seen it.
No.
I've
I actually
never
know what
seen
you're
it
talking
either.
about.
I've never seen it.
Nobody knows what you're talking about right now.
There's not a lot of
Yeah.
soy in most foods. It's processed.
That's true. Ethan
Trust
Hawke,
the processed.
Ethan Hawke did a TED Talk on soy.
But you know where you won't find processed? Ham yolk.
Ham
Ham
yolk.
Yolk
Not-
your ham.
Yolk that ham.
Yeah, not like the 76s. Trust the process. I'll take a slice of ham over
Ben Simmons. Yeah, Ben Simmons needs to be
Yeah.
burned at the stake.
That's another thing I've noticed about this podcast. If you guys are doing a really good job to get a wide audience, make specific Philadelphia sports
Yeah,
references.
but Ben Simmons
often.
is national though. People know
Yeah,
Ben
it's true.
Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ben Simmons. Yeah, he's a fine.
He's
gentleman.
infamous in
Yeah.
this in the country.
He's
so.
fair.
Yeah, I mean, even Shaq
He-
has
he did-
said
he did buy
he's-
some
he would
recently.
smash him in the
Yes.
face.
He did. He said that
So-
the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
So-
like that. Everybody knows Shaq.
Shake.
Yeah, the Shake Shack.
Shake
Shake
Shack.
Shack.
The Love
Yeah, everybody
Shack.
knows the Shake Shack.
The
Shaq opened Shake Shack so that he could get out of the hamming business.
Out of the ham yolking business.
Well, you couldn't compete with ham yolk.
Yeah, he couldn't compete.
Hamming and yoking are two separate skills, so one man to combine them both. What was his name again? The founder?
Oh, well, it was Jeremiah Salaban.
Jeremiah Salaban founded ham yoking.
Yes.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Salaman.
Salaban started in the late 70s.
Not
with-
Salamander.
Didn't he also start Taliban? Salaman?
Well, you're thinking of Salaban's Taliban, not to be confused.
Yes, that's the one that's a fast food joint.
yeah.
Wait, is this the wizard from Lord of the Rings?
I'll have another two McTaliban.
Saruman?
Oh no,
Salaban.
Salaman the Taliban.
Saruman?
Salaban's a lot oranger.
Jeremiah Saruman?
Salaban's much more colorful.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll take the Salaban roll.
Like more oranges, more yellows,
Like
more
a
reds,
Salabano fish.
more
Think
colors.
primary colors, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
red, blue, and green.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
green's not a prime.
Salaban's a good guy.
Salaban. Oh,
Salad
Yeah.
man.
Oh.
Salad
may
man.
he rest in peace.
Yeah, make you rest
Yeah.
your soul.
Have you guys ever seen Salad Fingers?
Yes, I love salad fingers.
Yeah.
No.
Have you seen it?
Kenneth,
No.
from the Great War. Let me caress this rusty kettle
With the elf from
with my
Harry
salad
Potter.
fingers.
It's really dumb.
It's back when YouTube was good.
Yeah, but it's really
yeah,
it's
like
it's
Charlie
dumb.
the Unicorn days. Yeah.
YouTube
Yes.
is still
Yeah.
good though.
But there's advertisements on YouTube now, and there's smart videos, big sites, tons of ideas.
I heard Smarviest pig sites.
So anyway, be sure to like and subscribe.
Watch out for those smarviest pig sites.
And now for
That's
the
what I
three
heard.
listeners that we have left.
Tyson chicken, the way they treat them suckers.
Those
And
steroids.
those pig sites are worse.
Yo, have you ever seen those chickens that,
Yeah, I've
that
seen
take
chickens.
steroids? What? Man, can they lift?
Steroids?
I'm done.
A cherubim who takes steroids is a cheroid. Julio the cheroid.
Cheroid. So guys, it's
This will
hot in here,
protect
man.
you from the hot sun.
Yeah, it's like a freaking
To
desert.
be honest, I was defending Tommy earlier, but it is freaking hot.
Yeah,
in
it's
here.
hot. Hey, dude, you know what you need to have in
I could
here?
get the temperature. I could go upstairs and change the
Yeah,
temperature.
no, it's okay. It's just if it's gonna be this hot in here, though, have boa constrictors in here, okay? Because it's way too hot, okay? Yeah. Oh, also, you know what? For sure,
I don't understand that joke.
because it's like a rainforest in here,
Oh,
okay?
and they live in the rainforest.
They do, I think.
Steve, what are you laughing at?
Oh, you know what? Oh,
Chicken steroids.
Cheroids?
I don't know why.
Chicken steroids. Athletes don't need to, use needles anymore.
Rich wearing his white, his veil.
What are you talking about?
Also, you notice in the back, it's completely covering me.
Yeah.
Notice that?
Yeah.
You can't make out that I have hair back there
You
because
look
of
like
this.
a bride.
Looks like a babushka.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's such a great word, a babushka.
Babushka.
A babushka.
Babushka Skywalker.
I could have used this
Yeah, you get a lot of respect in Russia for that.
Ashibashi sabushka.
sitting on a blanket selling jewelry.
Chutwato. Slaymo.
That's babushka.
I don't think I've ever seen Steve laugh
Masa
as
the
hard.
mule, bro.
We should,
Yo, my abs hurt.
we should try to kill Steve
Chip
with laughter.
Chawa.
Chowa, chowa, chowa.
Champajawa.
It's just Sleepy Dough Pot, Slaymo.
Oh, that's it.
Yep, uh-huh. It's great. Sleepy Dough Pot, Slaymo.
It's so loud.
So I could have used this a long time ago.
So yeah, it's the
Looks
sun-
like Quadranero's having engine trouble. Ooh, 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 ooh.
is the sun getting in your eyes? Is that
Not at all.
not at all? Okay,
Not at all anymore.
no,
Now.
not at all anymore.
Now.
Now you kind of look like the Assassin's Creed guy.
I am the Senate. So,
Are you Newt Gingrich?
you know when I could have used this? The first time I went camping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey,
you could
first
have.
topic.
That is my favorite day.
Topic
Oh,
change.
why don't you tell us about it? Okay,
Yeah.
because I was definitely my favorite day too.
Camping is it's one of God's gifts to
Yeah,
us.
God gifted us camping.
You get to go outside, enjoy nature, and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
get to see Rich trying it.
yeah.
And it's just wonderful. I remember, so it was a warm October afternoon, and we were feeling fine.
Super fun.
Heading on down to French Creek Park.
French Creek Park.
We're trying to enjoy
Sleep in the tent.
a nice tent sleep.
In the torpedo position.
Some of us had a mattress.
And others did not.
Some of us had sleeping bags.
And some of us had hoodies.
Some of us fell asleep.
And others ended up in the hospital a month later. All right, so I think we should tell the story.
You got that axe.
So,
Yeah.
Tommy, shut up!
Tommy. Oh wait, Tommy's really okay.
Anyway,
So this
He was kicking it.
This
All
was this was a
topic
long
change.
time ago now.
This was a while ago.
This was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was more than that. It was 7 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
And
my gosh.
So we were a group of young adults.
Yeah, we were young.
From our church.
Yeah.
Younger than we are now.
Than we are
Yeah.
now.
And we decided we're going to go camping. Mm-hmm. It was a great
Yeah.
group camping.
I had never been. I
experience.
was excited.
Rich had never been. Rich was relatively new to the group. Not too
Yeah.
new. He was relatively new. We
I'd
didn't.
probably been there
We had
for
some veterans.
maybe
We
3-4
weren't
months.
sure if we liked
Yeah.
him yet.
Yeah, we
I
had
actually, I
He
gotta
was
say,
still in his trial period.
Mostly
yeah,
cloaks
that's true.
and daggers.
Yeah, we didn't really like Rich then.
no, you guys, okay.
Honestly, I didn't before this, but after this,
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed you.
No. When I first walked into Crossroads,
True.
everybody jumped up and screamed my name. So y'all loved
Yeah.
me as soon as you laid eyes on this fine specimen of a Homo sapien.
Anyway,
Good save.
so the first night, I don't remember what happened before this because this was just so enjoyable. So we got two tents. We got one for all the ladies, one for all the gentlemen.
And then one for
You know
camping.
where I
And
was.
then-
For camping. Yeah, we was bringing a sacrifice tent for the camp.
yeah,
One for yoking.
we got our ham yoke tent.
It smells like ham the whole time.
You don't want to go in there.
No, you know.
So his bald eagles in there sipping on that ham yolk. Ancient birds.
Anyway, that's why there's a no ham yoking sign at the campground. Yeah.
Ancient birds.
Ancient birds. What?
So anyway,
There were a lot of people. There were like 12 guys in this tent. This was like an 8-person tent. So we're in there sardining it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, head to foot, kind of
Yeah.
a single file line.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And I
it's
just
like
remember
40 degrees
I'm
out.
sleeping fine. I have a sleeping pad. I have a sleeping bag.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
That must have
Me
been
too.
nice.
I wake up. It's probably 2 a.m.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably the whole night felt
and
like...
I turned to my right, and Rich is there, like completely rigid on his back, staring straight up with his eyes open.
Oh, no, I was on my stomach.
No, this was the first time you were
okay.
on your back. I wake
Okay.
up 2 hours later. You're on your stomach, prone, like in the full, like rigid pencil position, eyes open, look with your face down,
Your face
with like the
straight
angriest
down.
look I've ever seen on somebody's face.
I was laying on rocks.
And then the next morning, like I think it was Tim who was like, he had 2 sleeping pads, and he was like, "Oh, did you want one? I had one in the car."
Yeah, that's the worst. I had never gone camping before, so I didn't even bring. Also, I didn't bring warm clothes to sleep in.
No, it was
I had
cold.
jeans.
This
You
on.
was
don't bring
Octo-
any
it was
clothes to sleep
October.
in.
I didn't. I was
No.
crazy.
But that's not even the best part of the camping. So yeah, we were. We had a fire and it required wood, so some
Yep.
of us were, like, "Hey, Rich, you want to cut down some wood?" George Lucas was there.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to chop down wood.
Damn.
We found like this huge redwood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
California.
The California,
California
red.
redwood.
And all we had was a hatchet.
Sequoia.
But he was hopped up on hand yoke and he was ready.
So ready.
I was very exhausted from that nice non-sleep.
No,
That
so,
camping tent.
so he starts
Yeah.
he starts hacking away at a log
Specifying.
with a hatchet, and then all of a sudden he gets he cuts into like a hive of bees.
No.
So I
And
feel
he
like
starts running away. He's like, "Get him off me!
Yeah.
Get him off!"
I was hitting this tree, and I felt like I was trapped in a bush. Like I was stuck in like a bunch of sticks. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, what am I stuck in? And then I look down, and there's bees all over my arms, and they're crawling up my pant leg.
No.
Oh yeah, I have bees everywhere. And so I jump into our group of friends. I'm like, get them off me! So they're all patting me down. I didn't get stung once.
Really?
Yeah, I had stepped on a bee's nest. And I didn't get stung once.
That was the funniest thing.
Yeah. Now it doesn't end there though.
That wasn't the only thing.
That was the other thing.
Yeah.
No. So then, from chopping that tree down with a hatchet and just going in on this tree, because I was going like whoosh, whoop, like so hard.
That's giving yourself credit. You had like 2 hands on it going like this.
Oh, that's true. I was doing that too. I was hitting like that.
Yeah.
The next day, I realized
You were trying to be a man's man.
I was.
Yeah.
No, I had a hot babe I was showing off. For.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't agree with that.
How did
Would you
No.
date her before or something?
I don't know. I might have asked her out before.
So I realized the next day
Yeah.
it hurts to breathe.
Oh.
And I had this really bad pain in my chest, right underneath my right chesticle.
Sorfix.
Where you got tattooed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I rested for a little bit.
You had a
and-
fish.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
nipple was the eye.
Yeah. I rested for a little bit, and the pain goes away down there, okay?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like,
It's disgusting.
so I rested for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm good to go back in the gym like an
Yeah.
idiot. So then I start bench pressing, and I also notice on top of all of that, when I'm bench pressing, the weight is pushing into my hand, and I'm getting this horrible shooting pain up my forearm. I injured a nerve in my elbow, okay? So I can't even bench press properly. And then from working out too quickly and not letting myself recover, I re-aggravate this injury, okay, in my chest, and I really can't breathe well, okay?
That's so funny.
So would you say you were a broken shell of a man?
Absolutely, and it gets worse. It gets worse.
it was
okay.
such a good time.
So
Yeah, it
then,
was. It
I-
really was.
This is like a month later. I'm having this pain because I re-aggravated this injury. So, but I had this great date plan with Jules to go to New York. Okay, I'm like, I'm not missing this. So I take like 6 Advil, and I go like, I am going to make it work. So the pain gets a little better. Part of this date was going out on a boat ride where I'm rowing, okay? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to freaking do it. So I'm rowing us down the in Central Park. It was a beautiful date. Loved it. Towards the end of the night, the Advil start to wear out, okay? And the pain is bad, and I can barely breathe. We walked, she had a step counter. We walked 11 miles that day in New York City, okay? And I couldn't breathe anymore. So we got on the train back. We're in the car trying to go home. She hits a bump, and I feel it in my chest, and I'm like, babe, I think I gotta go to the hospital because I can't breathe. She takes me to the hospital, all right? So they say, based on the pain, it sounds like I have a torn intercostal muscle. So basically, the muscle in between the rib cage, all right? And when I breathe, it would make it expand, and it would hurt, and I couldn't breathe too high. So...
And the eye, your nipple would get
fish.
all...
It was a
yeah,
little
the
bit.
fish would look all weird. Cause
Yeah.
There's a fish out of the water.
Fish out of the water. Fish out of the water.
So...
You have an ocean above your belly button kind of going across like this.
And yeah, it's coming out of the water like that.
Yeah.
And it's midair with its fin. Yeah. So the pain is so bad. They're like, okay, well, we're going to give you ibuprofen, but in like an injection form. So they give me a needle in my arm, and when they do that, they must have hit some kind of nerve or something, and it puts me into shock. So I start shaking on the hospital bed. This is all an effect of going camping for the first time. All right. And it hurts so bad, I'm shaking. So then they give me 2 Benadryl to counteract what just happened to me, okay? And then they gave me, what's that really powerful addictive painkiller that's like...
Morphine?
Tic Tacs.
Oxycontin.
No, it's...
Oxytocin?
I forget.
It's
really powerful. It's dangerous.
Vicodin.
Yeah.
Vicodin.
Percocet.
It was
Percocet.
Percocet. They gave me 2
Percocet.
Percocet and 2 Benadryl.
Perkins.
I was high as a kite, okay? And and I leave the hospital high as a kite. My chest still hurts. I'm walking sideways through my house because I can't see straight.
Like a crab almost.
And in the morning, it still hurt. So it was like a
Jumbo
month.
lump.
It was like several months worth of recovery.
Oh
Sideways
man,
like
it
a
was
crab.
great, and
Yeah.
I was just it's just one of my best memories.
Yeah, we really did love how much you were in pain.
How you broke,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then
That's awful, man.
It's horrible.
But then what's
Sorry.
great is that my bachelor party came not too much longer. And guess what we did? We went camping.
I was
Yeah,
prepared though that time.
it's true.
Yeah, you
Really?
you were.
I prepared the poop out of that.
Yeah, you brought like a full-on mattress.
I had an air mattress, and
Yeah.
it kept deflating in the middle of the night. Of
Yeah.
course, because me and camping, right?
The best part of that though with you is that I enjoy a good cigar when I'm celebrating things.
Yep.
So most of the men who were with us did as well, and we
Yeah.
we had some cigars to celebrate the fact that I was getting married. And then
Yeah, we did.
Rich had a little bit of
Some
it,
good whiskey.
and then he puts it down on the picnic table and he's like, "I'll finish it tomorrow," and it rains overnight.
Oh.
Who says they're going to finish a cigar in the morning?
And then in the morning, he's like, "No, it's fine. I'll just light it right back up." And it's like this wet, soggy.
There's dew all over the ground, all
Yep.
over the tent.
Yeah, that was a wet morning.
That was
Yeah.
that was a wet morning.
There was a wet morning.
A wheat morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever wake up with a bunch of wheat kind of like in your sleeping area when you wake up sometimes?
I'm like, what's this doing here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Like
on a
chaff.
bed of wheat.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I can take this to the market.
Well, my mattress is stuffed with wheat.
God. Jimmy Stewart.
Wait, they have one of these right here in Bedford Falls.
Bedford Falls.
Pottersville.
Oh, you
No,
old
Mr.
Billy
Potter, no.
Down.
Ham yolk.
So what else you got?
Wheat is an essential part of a healthy ham yolk.
Yeah, if you get a port, you can trade 3 of them for a sheep.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah. In
The ham
settlers,
yolk
in
diaspora.
settlers, yeah. Hey, how's that baby?
Yeah, which one?
17,
The one at the zoo.
16, 15,
The panda.
15,
Oh.
14,
Yeah.
13,
Baby Ling.
12,
Yeah. Wait.
11, 10.
No, your baby.
Yes, I had a baby.
8,
Yeah, you had a baby.
7, 7,
Good,
6,
good,
5,
Tommy.
4, 3,
Good.
3,
Baby Tommy.
You're almost
1.
there.
1!
Yeah. Oh,
Right,
good job.
Tommy.
Always go down from 17. You'll get
Yes,
there.
17 on down. And Rich is asleep.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys have any movie ideas?
I love that. I'm asking him about the baby, and they're just like, "Hey, movie ideas." Ah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
Good.
Let's go back to baby.
good night, everybody.
The king of topic changes.
Yeah,
What do you want? I had a baby. What do you want to know?
you had a baby.
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
Is your life different?
Does she do anything?
Now.
Does she work?
Lately, she's started to
She do your
to reach
taxes?
out and touch things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
sure.
And
Object
she's advanced.
permanence?
Huh? Man, what a baby.
Yeah.
no.
Honestly, my bar for being impressed of things is
Yeah.
like it's at an all-time low.
Right.
I bet.
Yeah.
That's
She
why we're
doing
on this
calculus
podcast.
yet?
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
I said that's why he's on this podcast.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I said that too.
Oh, you did?
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Does your baby know how to? Can she like roll over off her belly?
She's done it. She's done it twice.
Wow.
Oh my gosh,
Praise the
no.
Lord. PTL for that, huh?
Yeah. Oh gosh. It's
We
been a
know
wild-
she's a roller.
It's been a wild ride, guys. Yeah.
Sorry, Rich just likes to strip on the podcast sometimes.
Yeah, I do. I would take my socks off if this was PG
You mean
rated.
your pants.
I would
No,
take
keep
my
your
pants off on
pants on.
live television
Your
No,
pants
keep
are
your pants
soaked
on.
right now.
Yeah.
How did that?
because I got super excited to see you, man.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yes.
Yep. So,
I think it'd
so
be cool
peed
if
in
you
them.
had some
Yep.
wheat pants.
Yeah.
My pants aren't made out of wheat.
Just
I
take
only get wheat
Just
jeans.
take the
Brought
wheat
to you
you find
by
in the
Wheat
mornings.
Wheat pants, wheat thins.
Grind them up, turn them into bread.
Eat them anytime, anywhere.
That's wheat pants.
I got the barley bell bottoms.
What is
Barley
happening?
bell bottom wheat pants.
Wait, so what else does she do?
She looks at me now and she smiles.
Oh, wow.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's pretty
She
awesome.
That is
smiles.
cute.
She
Because
laughs.
she doesn't know better yet, right?
Yeah. She's like, yeah. That's kind of
Yeah.
what she does.
How old is she?
Yeah.
She's 2.5 months.
Wow.
2.5 months. She was a negative like 1 week
Thought you were
when
about
I
to
was
say
last
year.
here.
Dude, it feels
Yeah.
like it was 10 weeks ago that you didn't have a kid.
No, it was like 12. So
It
was-
it was pretty close.
It was more. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
really
right.
Right on the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
nice.
true.
Yeah.
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 Has she seen any movies yet?
Yeah, just Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah.
Oh, that's a tough movie to watch for
A little bit.
Yeah.
a 10-week-old.
One of my favorite movies.
Only
Yeah,
The Departed.
she's got some really great insights about it.
Yeah.
You know VidAngel or Clean
Yeah.
Films?
Yeah.
You know how they like take scenes out of
Yeah,
movies?
I do.
I'm wondering if for Wolf of Wall Street, would there be any scenes in the
okay.
movie if it was on that web? Like,
Yes, but all of the curse words would be out of it.
It'd be a silent film.
but I'm saying
Most
like
of it
Yeah,
would be
mostly.
silent.
It has like
there
600
aren't many
F-words. So.
scenes
Yeah.
without something that would be taken out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably just don't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just a don't
Yeah.
watch
Like, I
it.
remember when they...
Yeah.
I
I didn't
remember
actually watch it.
when Saving Private Ryan premiered on TV for the first time,
Yes.
they did not edit it.
Yeah.
There was like an event where they're like, it's not going to have any commercials, it's not edited at all, so viewer discretion.
Yeah.
That was-
Private Ryan was in this movie.
Yeah, they
He
wanted-
was in.
started.
He was in.
He started.
He was in.
He's a firecracker.
Yeah. Well,
woman.
oh, he's got.
What?
He's got. There's a lot of
the
symbolism
Betsy
there.
Ross house. He's
Oh well, he did that
he's
with
a flag winder.
Well, Betsy Ross and Anne Frank did
Anne
the
Franklin.
TED Talk together
he's a
about that.
turtle. It's Anne
This
Franklin.
episode
Yeah.
of offensive things.
So many things. So many.
So speaking of movies,
Anyways,
so I got a question for you, Jokers. Mm-hmm. Pardon
are
the
we
pun.
done talking about his kid?
What do you want? What do you want to know, Steve?
I just
Why are you so interested?
I don't
Does she have two
know.
eyes?
Yeah.
Does
What's
she
going
have?
on
Yeah.
with us? That's making us ask this
What's
question.
behind that question?
Let's talk about us.
is she ready to go to the Olympics?
Let's turn
Yeah.
the topic away
Well,
from Andrew.
I
Yeah,
think
let's talk about us.
She's got a good chance of gold at the Baby Olympics.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Tommy, how you doing, man?
Ever since Michael Phelps, came out swinging for the fences, I've thought he's a talented athlete. But then I stopped.
Yeah. Yep.
So, guys,
Yeah.
speaking of movies, as Tommy was so apt to remind us, it got me thinking.
Yeah.
Like, we're all pretty learned scholars of cinema.
You say
Yes.
that you have a white cloth on your head.
That's because he's his cinema.
This contains my brainwaves because I don't want them getting shared with
Contains
you
it.
guys. Oh yeah,
Sure it does.
Otherwise, my brain would be exploding with
Yeah.
thought. Tommy's having an issue.
That's what they're here for.
So, Tommy's having a problem.
Oh my gosh. Well, you broke Tommy again.
Yep. Are you okay?
This contains my brain.
I don't want them to be absorbed into your craniums too.
Yeah.
This is my cross I have to bear.
Or out into the universe.
Yeah. So
God forbid that
It's
would
such a
happen.
burden.
So anyway,
I was
for a
thinking,
while.
guys, what are
Share the load.
since we're all scholars of film and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes,
so
yes.
so more
What?
I
films.
hear you.
Get out with it.
What is your all-time favorite car chase scene in a movie?
Oh,
Go.
easy.
What? Good pick. I love that one.
I swear I've had half a beer. The Bourne Supremacy.
Oh,
I was
Supremacy,
going to say
interesting.
Born Identity.
Wait, what's the one in the Identity?
Mini
That's when
Cooper.
he's in
That's
the
in the
Mini.
Mini
That's Mini Cooper.
car, like up the road.
Yeah.
And like,
Born Ultimatum, he's in
Where
the
the
dirt
left
bike,
tire's
which
a
is
little
awesome.
splashy.
That's
And the Born Ultimatum, he drives off the parking garage.
That's pretty
yes,
cool.
Yes.
that's true too. That
That
was
was
awesome.
That
Maybe
was
the Born.
Born, just
Honestly,
Born is
Born movies are
Yeah,
great.
I don't know how you can be Born personally.
And just
Yeah.
well
the Born
filmed.
Bridge.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Yeah.
All three of
that's
them because
going
there's
into
only three that
Massachusetts.
exist.
Yeah.
Cape Cod.
Hey, I go over that
so,
like
so
once
not
a year.
not
Nice.
Matrix Reborn
Not the
or
Sagamore?
whatever it is.
Dude, Matrix Reloaded
traffic,
car
I'll go
that,
to Sagamore.
that car chase scene
Oh,
is
I'm
amazing.
so happy to be in a second conversation
It's-
during
Yeah,
the main
it's
one.
really
It's
fun
like
to
it's
have
just
two.
like on the
It's something.
podcast.
I don't
Yeah.
know what
You know,
happened.
dude, the Matrix Reloaded car chase scene is insane.
I have never seen the sequels.
Really, you're not missing
Good
much.
for you.
Yeah, and there's another sequel
And there's a
coming
fourth
out.
one coming
Yeah.
called
They haven't aged well. I'll say that.
Resurrections.
Resurrection.
Is,
Yeah.
is that actually what it's called?
That's
I
what it's
have a
called.
friend who told me that the Bourne movies didn't age well because the music's like do do da da do do da do do da.
No, it's
I
not.
would say like the technology didn't age well, but the action is awesome.
Oh yeah.
I think Moby still holds up.
I love the music.
Well,
That's a
there's,
good
like,
soundtrack,
The credit
I think.
This is Canada Landy. Bourne. I want to bring Bourne in. I understand him.
That's an amazing Pamela Landy imitation.
That was awesome.
Yeah, not bad.
That was
bad.
awesome.
Yeah.
You
should
don't
go on
hear
the road
often.
with that.
You don't hear that
Yeah.
often.
Who's the old guy? I like the old guy.
Oh,
Who's
oh.
Love Your Set.
Which one? There's like three of
I
them.
think his name's Herb in the movies.
Herb.
You're talking about
No, well, there's-
what's his name?
Bourne. Did you get
There's the one
Bourne?
guy in
We
the
gotta
first
get
one.
Bourne.
Yeah, no, his name is
The other guy in the second one.
One is Treadstone.
And there's the last guy in the third
Abbott.
one.
Abbott.
Abbott.
Abbott is one of
and
them.
Costello.
Yeah,
Who's the
Yeah.
guy in the first one who died?
Costello.
I
Oh.
don't know. Third base.
he's great too. That's the Conklin.
And then who's
Conklin. Yeah.
And then
that's
the guy in the third
Yeah.
one, what's his name? Noah.
Noah Wilson.
Noah Wilson.
Noah Vilson, actually. I'm sorry.
Vilson,
It's
really?
Vilson. I always thought it was
Yeah.
Wilson.
Huh.
It's Vilson.
Is he German?
I do a
Okay.
great Noah Vilson.
Do you know Vilson? Let's hear it.
Julia Stiles.
Yeah.
It's Jason Bourne.
Who
This is
is
Jason Bourne.
Oh
who's
my
pretty
gosh.
good in all
That's
three.
Jason Bourne.
And
She was good
then,
in all three. I agree.
Yeah.
and then
I
in the
liked her.
fourth one,
Nikki.
yeah,
Nicki Minaj is in that?
In the
Nicki
fourth
Minaj.
one.
That's
She was
not.
in the fourth one.
Oh, the
She
fourth
was.
one. I don't like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jason Bourne is not a good
Can we
movie.
count that as one of the Bourne
Well,
movies?
especially
it's
we're
not
not even
great.
counting Legacy, which was
Oh, Legacy was
Oh,
hot garbage.
Yeah,
horrible.
which was
Don't
not.
even talk about the. I
Yeah.
pretend that doesn't exist.
man.
That's like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull level. Of
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Oh my gosh, that
Really?
movie's terrible.
That
It's
much?
so boring
Here's
too.
the thing, though. Good actors, horrible movie.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Jeremy Renner
I like
and
Jeremy
Rachel
Renner,
Weisz.
Rachel Weisz.
I love Rachel Weisz.
Jerry
Yeah.
Renner,
Yeah.
Rachel
Great.
Weisz.
Yeah.
Rachel Dumb.
You know what?
Such a
What an idiot.
Rachel Fool.
Get her.
oh man. Also, who else is in that? Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Bill
Bill
Murray.
Murray, the
As
science
Garfield.
guy.
Yep.
Bill Murray as Garfield in charge of
And
Treadstone.
Gary Mathers is the beaver.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Barbara Billingsley and Hugh Beaumont.
Still not the right name.
oh,
Gary
and,
Mathers.
It's Jerry.
No, it's not.
oh, it's Gary
It is.
Matthews.
Gary
Sarge.
Mathers.
It's Jerry Mathers.
And Gary Mathers.
Barry
as the
Rather.
beaver.
Isn't
Are you
it?
sure?
I don't know.
Oh, Barry Rather. oh, yeah. That's right. Don't they have?
So what other
Danny
movie,
Glover plays.
What other movie moment?
Jason Bourne's mom.
Rich, I know you're trying to
There
fill
are
this
other-
in as much as possible, but what other movie moments?
Oh.
Well, there's other good car chases too.
Yeah, there
Excuse
are
me,
other
sir.
good car chases.
Okay, here we go. Here's a movie moment for you. Okay, greatest fight scene.
Ooh, Taken, the Taken car chase.
That is a good car chase.
Yeah.
I would also have to Bourne again with the
Oh
pen.
my gosh.
Yeah.
The
Oh
pen's
my
good.
gosh. The
I
fight-
think the
yeah, the
fight
fight
though
scene.
against
Oh,
Desh in Bourne Ultimatum
Yes.
is the
in
best
like
one.
Morocco.
With the towel.
Yeah, because I love the one because that's the
He's jumping through the buildings.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that one is the one where that's the closest he's ever come to fighting somebody. It's like on his level,
On his
because
level, right.
it gets to the point where they're fighting in the bathroom,
Right.
and he's throwing things
And
at
he's
him
trying
because
to
he's
take
like
a shower and
panicking
clean
because he's like,
himself.
I can't beat this guy. I love
Yeah.
that. It's
Oh.
great fight scene for sure. Absolutely. Also, a great fight scene.
I like the one where there's the sniper in the Bourne Identity out in the snowy woods.
Oh yeah.
And he goes with
It's
the shotgun.
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen. Yes,
Owen, yeah.
it's Clive Owen.
Yes,
Such
it
good
is.
movies.
Also, John Wick 2, when he fights Common, it's a pretty great fight scene.
On the train, or wait,
That's a great
he
one too.
dies on the train.
He does.
Is John Wick worth watching? I haven't
I haven't
it.
seen all
They're
of them.
amazing movies, man. Love John Wick.
Okay.
I saw that
Three,
first
I
one
thought
at your
three was
house,
kind of
but-
mad, but the
The 3 was crazy. It was still good though. But it was a little over the top. It was a little over the top at that
Here,
point.
a different kind of fight scene. Jackie Chan, Shanghai Noon, where he's got the rope and the horseshoe.
That's a good one.
Or Rush Hour.
Rush Hour. I love
All
Jackie
of them?
Chan.
Yeah, it's true.
I think the
Yeah.
fact that there is never a Jackie Chan Christmas movie is the greatest robbery.
That is,
in
that is the
cinema
greatest
history.
travesty
Yeah.
in the known universe.
Yeah, for sure. Also, another great fight scene. Probably have to say, I forget the name of the movie.
Oh, The Last Jedi.
Oh my
The Phantom Menace.
God.
Oh,
in
The
the
Last
throne
Jedi.
room. In the
There's
throne
a
room.
great fight scene. Oh, no. How about the one we were all waiting for as fans? When Luke Skywalker shows up, and then he's actually not there.
Because he's awesome and he has so much awesome
He's
power.
so awesome that he just decides to die at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's how awesome
Yeah,
he is.
'cause
So
he's
it's like, I'm so exhausted.
Because he's a great Jedi.
Let me stare
What
at the
about
sun.
Finn
He's
versus
finally
Captain Phasma on the
Yeah.
ship?
Yeah. Not today, Chrome Dome.
Oh my gosh.
TK421.
What a bunch of worthless movies, huh?
FN217.
I still enjoy it.
I'm sorry. I just
I
blacked out.
didn't mean to derail it. I am
I-
sorry.
I blacked out for a second.
Do you guys know
I
any
don't know what
opera?
happened.
Yes.
Some great scenes in opera. Do you want to reenact one?
Sure.
Opera.
Okay, here we go. Best sword fight. Best sword fight in a movie.
Me and my dad in the Arby's bathroom.
No
back in-
lightsabers. No.
Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, Jim Caviezel.
Which one?
Yep, Jim Caviezel.
My second favorite movie of all time.
At the end.
Yep.
You guys
Yeah.
seen Outlaw King?
No.
With Chris Pine about the Scottish movie on Netflix. Anyway, really good fight. It's a good sword fight.
Cool.
Scene. One
No.
shot, like 20-minute long. Like,
That's awesome.
I'm
Okay.
Inigo Montoya.
Excuse me?
My name is Inigo Montoya.
There's great
Princess
fight scenes in
Bride,
that.
yeah,
great
yeah,
sword
yeah.
fights. Also, Mask of Zorro has some great fight
yeah,
scenes.
yeah, yeah,
There's a fight
yeah.
scene that when he's fighting with two swords and he's fighting Captain Love and he's fighting, the other guy, and they're like ching
other guy.
ching 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 chang chang.
Chang Chang. Yeah. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Montego Bay.
Prepare to die.
I wish I could have done the sound effects from Mask of
My
Zorro.
name is Inigo Montoya.
You
Killed my father. Prepare to die.
Stop saying that. This
Kill
podcast
my father,
is
you
really,
son of a...
is really derailed. Yeah, really badly. I'm trying to keep us on topics, guys, but
I
it's
don't
difficult.
think you are.
You can try.
You can try.
Okay, here we go. How
Your
about?
new empire.
How about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
tell us.
Okay, now how about
Oh, now how
a
about-
scene in a movie that gave you chills up your spine?
And then down your spine.
Oh, and then you feel the chills come right back to where they came from, the bottom of your spine, because we all know that that's where the cold originates in your body, right? So,
There was this one time I was playing Flappy Bird, and I got really far.
And that's where you got the spine tingle?
I love
Wow.
them. I know Flappy Bird. That's one of those things on those smartphone apps. So anyway,
I want to leave.
Apartments.com.
movie scene that when you saw it, you were like, you had chills and how good and powerful the
chills.
scene was.
Frozen 1, Frozen 2, Ice Age 1, Ice Age 2.
Ice Age 3. Spy Kids 4.
Anytime they were in Hoth and Star Wars.
Pride and Prejudice.
When Mr. Darcy was in the lake and then he comes out and his shirt's all wet.
Gives you chills.
In Colin Firth, yeah. Is that not what you're asking? We're saying the same thing, right? Okay, that's actually a good question.
Thank you. Thanks, Tommy. I appreciate you pointing out that that's a good question.
Born Ultimatum, last scene when he starts
Yo,
moving in the
stop!
water.
So many Borns.
It's really is a good
Gotta be
scene.
cold in the water.
That is a great scene.
The one where he goes, why don't you ask her? She's standing right next to
That's
you.
a good scene too. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. And if you like when he says like Noah Vilson says, "I'm in my office," that's Jeff Goldblum actually.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah. And like, why do you
I'm
doubt
in
that?
my office.
He's like, yeah, now I am actually in my office in the Central Intelligence Agency.
I find that hard to believe, mother.
Samuel L. Jackson is Jason Bourne. Okay, movies that are not the Bourne movies.
SWAT.
Okay. Here's a real one.
Yeah, SWAT, where you find out that he betrays everybody. Mm-hmm.
So
Sorry, go ahead.
we just watched. I had never seen it before. Unbreakable. A few days ago.
Oh, yeah, it's on
Great
Netflix.
movie.
The scene in the kitchen with the gun.
Yes. Great
That-
scene.
Oh, it's so creepy.
No, did you
Yeah.
see Split after seeing
No, I haven't
Unbreakable?
seen Split yet.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the only one I've seen yet.
Gotcha. Split is great. You already know about
Spine tingling.
stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, what is up with this fly just flying around?
Yeah, I
like,
hate that thing.
Get out of here.
Hate that jerk.
He could be a character on
That's a
show,
great
but-
scene. Great scene. Great scene. Dark Knight Rises when
Yes.
they are chasing Bane through the tunnel on the motorcycles, and then cops are losing them, and then the lights start shutting out in the tunnel.
yeah.
And then, like, you hear the bat pod go past. Yeah, and then the music starts playing, and
Yeah.
Batman's there. You see his cape flying, and it's like, it's been years
Yeah.
since you've seen Batman, and that was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Good. That's a good moment. You know what
Um,
ruined that movie for me? One dude with a sniper rifle could have just taken Bane out any point in that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he died, then they would have. They
would have blown everything up.
They'd have blown the city
Would
up.
have.
Yeah.
Well, she would have, right? That was her deal.
Yeah, I guess
How
so.
did Bane eventually die?
Really dumb, actually. He got shot by a cannon from Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his bike.
Yeah, it was really.
On the bat
I really
pod.
was hoping that
On the bat
Batman
pod.
would just beat him to a pulp, and then he
End
would
him.
die in an explosion or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Right.
Didn't he drop an atomic bomb somewhere?
yes, Batman takes it out to the bay.
Spoiler
He takes it out
alert.
over the bay.
I failed you.
No, literally every
My
Dark
cocaine.
Knight scene with the Joker is spine tingling.
Oh, so good.
When he's hanging upside down, just like,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
at the end. Yeah,
Oh my
All it
gosh.
takes is a little push.
That is an incredible movie.
Even aside from being a superhero movie, it's just a great movie.
Well, this was
You know?
before Marvel. Like, this is like
Yeah.
this. Yeah, it was its own thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are there any Marvel movies that give you chills? That
No.
weren't like
Yeah.
good cinematography?
Give me chills.
Yeah, like Endgame when they all show up.
I mean,
That was
yeah,
great.
it's kind of like any scene in that where you're just kind of where they all just kind of
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other
Show up,
scenes that are awesome that I remember watching. I always thought was just. Another great fight scene. Captain America Winter Soldier is a great
Yes.
movie.
Yeah.
And the fight scene between him and Bucky, like there's a part where they're fighting and then like Bucky's punching him and he flips his knife and it's like flipping in midair as he's punching him and then he catches it and he keeps fighting. It's a really good scene.
or
That's awesome.
Civil War where
Civil
they're
War, where they're on the.
yeah where they're
The
inside
airport.
the thing and they're just kind of like being,
Oh yeah, at the end.
yeah
That's a great scene too.
Yeah.
That was some chile.
The opening scene from Inglorious B Words.
Yeah.
We say that this isn't in the, this is
Oh
We
my
could say
gosh,
that.
that's
We could
right.
say that.
that is spine
okay.
tingling.
Bass turds.
Yes.
Bass, yeah, all
It's a
the
fish.
turds,
Bass.
yeah,
turds.
the bass poop.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the opening with Hans Landa and like,
Yes.
oh my gosh, the milk and the.
that is
Oh, man.
that is a wild start
That
to a movie.
is such a good scene.
yeah.
He
Christoph Waltz.
yes,
Oh.
he
Yep.
just earned his Oscar in that scene alone. Not
Yes.
the rest of the movie. He's great
That
too.
could have been a short film. And
Seriously.
like, it would have won an Oscar.
Dude, the look in his eye, like when they're looking at each other, like when they're like they both know the other one knows.
Yes.
Oh
And
man.
he's just like he starts crying. The farmer.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Oh man, it's so good.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Also, Christoph Waltz is amazing in Django Unchained too. He's a great actor.
The scene
Yeah.
from The Mummy 2 where The Rock comes out and he's the Scorpion King.
yeah, and it's all
And
CGI.
it's the CGI. That
He's
is
like,
the-
oh gosh.
It chills every time.
Dude. Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife likes the Mummy movies, doesn't she?
Not just my wife.
You ever seen
Oh
About
my
Time?
gosh.
All of America.
That is probably About Time is probably my favorite romantic comedy.
But you know what?
I get chills when he plays ping pong with his dad one
yes,
last time.
and I cry at that scene.
You know
a
what
lot,
would have
too.
made that movie better?
What?
Brendan Fraser.
No, no,
Who's Brendan Fraser?
He is. He's a national treasure.
no.
It's true, he is.
Yeah. Oh, like
Yeah.
Ben Simmons.
Like, I don't know who that is. I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
I know.
Brendan
who it is.
Fraser
Brendan
is the
Fraser.
worst actor of all time.
He is amazing. He is the perfect comedic leading man.
Did you ever see him in what was it? Dudley Do-Right?
Dudley Do-Right.
Yeah.
George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Blast from the Past.
Where he's a Canadian Mountie.
Airheads.
That might have been the worst movie I've ever
Yes,
seen.
it is awesome.
so bad. He's
We got the
such a
Mummy.
bad
might have been
actor.
The
worst
Mummy
movie.
Returns. The Mummy 3, where they're in China.
Oh my gosh.
He's so good.
No, he's not.
He is awesome.
No.
My theory is
Those are junk food movies, though.
I have a theory that any Nicolas Cage movie would have been improved by having Brendan Fraser instead.
Oh, that's true.
false entirely, actually.
That could be true.
100%
I know some
true.
people who swear
'Cause
by
Nicolas
Nick Cage
Cage-
action movies.
Is not a great.
National
Actor
Treasure, better
at
with
all.
better with Brendan Fraser.
No, 100%
Way
no.
better.
Oh.
The Wicker Man, way better.
That's a terrible movie, so no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Wind Talkers, way better with Brendan Fraser.
No.
Yeah.
A Lord of War, not better.
so
with,
much
no.
better with Brendan Fraser.
Lord of
Leaving Las
War,
Vegas?
he couldn't pull
Yes.
No.
The Rock.
He couldn't pull off Lord
No.
of War.
Welcome to the Rock.
What's your favorite
Definitely
movie
couldn't pull off The
with
Rock.
Sylvester Stallone?
Demolition Man.
Really?
Oh yeah, Wesley Snipes.
Favorite Sylvester
Yep.
Stallone movie?
He doesn't know what the 3 shells are.
Over the Top. I'm just kidding.
That's still like up for debate on the internet. How do you use the 3 shells?
How do you do?
He got the legs. He got the arms. Rambo, this is Raven. God didn't make
Sylvester
Rambo. I made him.
Rocky Balboa.
Yo,
Can you imagine if Darth Vader had Sylvester Stallone's voice?
Oh. Look, I'm your father. No. I'm the father.
You're part of the Rebel Alliance.
A traitor.
Traitor.
Don't go away.
Well, I told you the deal. Just wait on out there.
Yo! Rocco!
And then the Emperor is played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, strike me down with it. Come on, do it. I can feel your hatred.
Has Casey told you guys about our character of Arnold Schwarzenegger who owns a B&B?
No.
Yes. At least Casey told me about
It's
it.
just, sit down.
Come on,
Take a load off. We got
to
the macro man
breakfast.
tonight.
come on, come in, take
Come
a load off.
on. Relax.
That's a ham yolk.
We got fresh ham yolk back in the bag.
fresh.
Oh man.
Go to the breakfast buffet.
I want to introduce you to someone. Yourself.
Oh
Oh
man.
man, Forrest Gump, where
Lot of chills
where
in
he
that.
where he says Lieutenant Dan ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get chills on
chills.
that.
That's-
Chills.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Also,
Okay.
the entire Omaha Beach scene in Saving Private
Yep.
Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh,
pretty much.
the scene where the knife fight at the,
Oh,
at
gosh.
the end where he
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
absolutely.
almost that
Heart-wrenching.
entire movie is.
Oh, there's so many great acting
Yeah.
moments. That's also part when he like after the battle and he is like joking about like the Hitler Youth knife that he finds,
just
and,
starts
then
crying.
he just starts breaking down and crying. That's
Yeah.
such a powerful scene.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the movie's so good.
I think when they're sitting before the Germans come, they're listening to like some French singer.
the record.
Yeah.
Record.
Oh, yeah.
I
And
just
then
love that
and
scene.
then
Yep.
he's translating it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Have you
that's a
guys
great
seen
scene.
Band of Brothers?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
No, wait, no, I have not.
Yes.
I really want to watch that. I've never seen it.
It is amazing.
It's amazing.
We-
It's
no, we
amazing.
talked about this
yes,
before,
we
actually.
talked about this before.
We should
You
watch it
need to
together.
watch
We
it.
talked that
It
you
We
is
should get together and watch it.
so
you watch
good.
the Pacific?
Well, that's what we're
No.
doing on Saturday.
I watched the
Well, let's
first
do it.
episode.
Let's do
It
it.
gets better.
Or at least watching the first one. They're not very long. They're like 45 minutes to an hour, I think. The first
That's
one might be
fine.
longer.
It's in total like 12 hours.
And Ross
Yeah.
is in it.
He is. He's a drill instructor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And he's
awesome.
not.
oh
he's
yeah,
not
there's
good.
a lot of
No.
celebrity cameos.
Brendan Fraser.
Jimmy Fallon's in it.
No, not Brendan
Really?
Fraser.
Yeah.
Jimmy
he's good.
Fallon is in it. Yeah.
Tom Hardy was in it.
What is
Really?
Jimmy
He's like
Fallon
a
in
really
it?
young
He's a
Tommy.
Jeep driver.
He's just like a
got,
driver. He's
three
got like a bit
lines.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's got like so many people in it.
Yeah.
That's what Hayden Christensen,
Hayden
Hayden
Christensen's in it.
James Earl Jones is in
Yeah,
it.
James
Ewan
Earl
McGregor.
Jones
What's,
is in
what's,
it. Yeah.
what's Captain Winters' actor's name? He's in Homeland.
Captain Winter.
Oh, he's the main guy.
Yeah, he's the main guy.
What a lame superhero.
Damian Lewis.
Damian Lewis.
Oh,
thank you.
Damian Lewis. Yeah, Dames.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
weird guy.
Yeah.
He
He
is.
is. Yeah.
He's really normal in Band of Brothers, though.
He will show up in at like random World War II
Yeah.
stuff because of his role in that.
Does he though?
He does.
Have you seen Homeland?
He does.
Steve.
No,
I've watched the first season.
My friend's
just
mom
messing with you.
goes to all of these like World War II stuff. Like
I believe it.
And she saw him once, like 5 years ago.
I actually don't even know who you're talking
Was he
about.
just another ginger man?
Oh, Damian Lewis?
Damian Lewis. What are you talking about?
Damian Lewis.
Talking about Whoopi Goldberg?
Probably
again?
Damon Wayans.
Oh, we lost Tommy. Oh no. Oh, it's yep. It's
Like, what goes
It's
through
guitar
Tommy's head?
time.
All of a sudden, he's like, "Oh, music!" And he
well.
has to
I
get up
mean,
and
we
do
are
it.
about to finish, so.
Oh, cool! He can finish us off with a song.
He's right.
Are you going to sing in this song?
Oh, we need current events though.
Yeah, keep talking.
So do you have are there events that are current?
I didn't prepare any current events.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
He wrote "Yes, Please" in current
I
events.
love that. I love because
What do you think about? Did you hear our current event last episode?
I love it because you, out of everybody, have had the best current events from the very
I
first
agree.
episode.
Yeah.
And now you don't come
Well,
with
see,
any.
here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I got an idea. I'm gonna look up some movies that are releasing next year.
All right.
And then I want you to tell me what the plot is.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Cool.
This movie.
It was
I like
a Nicolas
that.
Cage movie. It's about his daughter being kidnapped and he has to go rescue her.
Yeah.
I gotta Google
Or
it.
Liam
Just give me a
Neeson.
minute.
Liam Neeson.
Just enjoy the music.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
Everybody, if you're in an elevator,
Why are they all sequels?
This also seems like menu music for like a family game night thing. You're
this is
playing online.
this is on Wii.
yeah.
right.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is Wii music.
All right. What's happening?
The Man from Toronto.
Oh yes.
Okay.
This movie is about
A
an
family-
alligator who's a very tall, long alligator, and his favorite color is black.
He is black. Wow, were you reading the
wow.
synopsis?
Wait, is this this is a hockey player? Whoa.
Just
And
lost.
I'm unplugged. I think we're still recording.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
because Tommy
It's just our
stepped on the
headphones.
wire.
Okay.
Playing the,
It's about a family.
the girl
This
from the
alligator-
Bossa Nova.
It's
over
about
there.
a hockey player,
Is a hockey
a
alligator.
man from Toronto,
Yep. The man from Toronto.
who ends up in Florida where there is no ice, and so he goes insane.
That's a pretty good one. I'm going to say it's a family. The husband dies. Years later, is a mom and a daughter, and they meet a new man. And
Brazil.
he comes into her life, and he's from Toronto. They think he's a great guy, but then you find out he has a dark past. And he, in
And he's
fact,
a serial killer.
ends up being a serial killer, or worse, he ends up, like he owns like 4 Starbucks.
I love that.
Wow, that's a real feel-good
I love
story.
that we both went to thriller / horror.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
That's great.
So what's it actually about?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Okay.
What's next, man?
Do you want to know? Do you want?
I mean, our listeners
All
are
right,
going to want to know.
here's this one. A deadly assassin's encounter with a New York City screw-up leads to a case of mistaken identity.
I was
Ooh,
right on.
Okay, mistaken identity. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I was close. I had a mistake.
Music
yeah, yeah.
composed by Ramin Djawadi.
Oh, Ramin. Oh, wait, Ramin Djawadi.
Ramin!
Ramin. Okay.
Go, Ramin!
Got Ramin.
All right.
All right.
The 355.
Oh, that's about an area code in Iowa.
I was just going to look up the area code. It's
where
355.
there have been 0 murders
No.
for the last 115
Wrong.
years, except for today.
No, I think it is a movie about a straight alligator. Is a 5 boy and 5 more alligator. He's to get into a riffraff in the creek down below. This is the right answer. Trust me, Mike, I know.
The 355. The 355 is
my
about
gosh.
the 335th Airborne Division in the Antarctic War.
That is absolutely correct.
Antarctic.
Thank
Yeah.
That's something I would do as president. I would take over Antarctica.
Would it
It's a
would
lot
help
of
if I told
fun.
you
We
who's
should definitely
I'll
take
tell
it.
you who's starring in it, and maybe that'll help.
Oh yes, Nicholas
John
Cage.
Cleese.
Starring Sebastian Stan and John Cleese.
Sebastian Stan.
Sebastian Stan,
Ooh.
Jessica
Who is
Chastain,
that?
Oh, I love Jessica Chastain.
Lupita Nyong'o,
Jessica Chastain.
Fan Bingbing,
Fan Bing Bing is in it?
Sebastian Stan.
Edgar Ramirez.
You know who Sebastian Stan is?
Is that a Marvel?
Yeah,
Diane
Winter
Kruger.
Soldier.
Penelope Cruz.
Bucky
Oh, yeah,
Lars.
Bucky.
Penelope Cruz,
Okay.
I've heard of her.
Yeah.
Penelope Cruz?
Penelope
She's
Cruz.
married to Javier Bardem.
355. Okay, all right. Did we get into alien sci-fi?
Yeah. There could be aliens involved in this.
Did we get into Alien? Is that what happened?
I have no idea.
Oh.
The synopsis says 5 women band together to stop a global organization from acquiring a weapon that could thrust teetering world into total chaos.
Well, there's aliens in
It's
that.
interesting that Sebastian Stan is the top billing on this.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
We all had different answers.
2020.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Do we,
solid.
do we
I
have
think we
time
got
for
one
we
more.
got time for one
We
more?
got time for one
We got
more.
time for then I'm not going to pick that one.
Okay.
Got time for one
Don't do
more.
that.
That's just
Yeah, don't do
All right,
Nicolas
here you
Cage.
go. No, you probably know what that one is. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
yeah.
Here we go. The Black Phone,
Oh,
starring Ethan Hawke.
oh snap!
I know exactly what this movie's about. Ethan Hawke plays Winston Churchill. And it takes place...
Better than Gary Oldman.
And it takes place during Vietnam.
Churchill in Vietnam.
Churchill in Vietnam.
It's Churchill's ghost.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke plays Churchill's ghost, and the Black Phone is a phone that is in Buckingham Palace, the Duke of Buckingham, and
Yes.
and there's
The
a phone.
Tsarina of Tokyo.
It's a phone that is
Yes.
kept there as a memoriam to Winston Churchill, and Ethan Hawke basically he reappears as Churchill right in the nick of time for the Vietnam War.
Yes, I'm going to agree with that. All of it, except
Sounds amazing.
for none of it. And I'm going to say that Ethan Hawke is a Secret Service agent working in the White House, and the Black Phone is the phone the president has to reach
Physically, like he has to reach it. It's like up too high.
Kazakhstan.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, it's
too high up on the shelf.
It's up on the ceiling. Hey, Ethan, get that for me.
Dumb movie.
What do you think, Chet?
What do you think?
What do you
Tom?
think? Oh gosh.
I think the black phone it belongs in a museum. Is to get this phone in museum so people touch it and rub oil on it and things like it. This. And you call the wildlife center to get the alligator free on the black phone.
What is happening? Why is the alligator the first one that you call on the phone?
Why not? Roxanne.
Well, do we know what it is?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
let's see. Finney Shaw opens a museum.
Are you serious? No.
It is Finney Shaw is kidnapped by a serial killer who traps him in a soundproof basement. After finding a disconnected phone, Shaw discovered its ability to transmit the voices of the killer's previous victims, who try to help him escape.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good.
I feel like I was the closest on there.
Coming January 28th, 2022 by Universal Pictures.
Sounds
Starring Ethan Hawke.
deadly awful, actually. Well, I think it's.
I'm done.
It's about Rich is throwing cards with his feet.
I'm gonna throw in the bandana. I'm done.
I think that probably brings us to the time when Tommy, you want to?
It's time for a very loud
Tommy,
bossa nova.
Tommy, you.
Brought to you by Ham Yolk.
Tommy, you want to sign us off with your?
I got the blues. The blues.
Sing it.
I got the blues.
I got the blue.
Every day I got the blues.
Heard the other primary colors.
Come on, sing with me. Come on, do it. Come
Oh, here comes the resolution.
Well, thanks for listening, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, rate us, and
Tell us how awful we are.
and show up at our houses and give us fan mail.
Yeah, all of us.
Yeah, you
All
guys,
of us.
Yeah.
you guys want to
Not
go get
just
some
the
ham
three of
yolk?
us.
Let's get some ham yolk, guys.
Yo,
Running
ham
late for
yolk.
some ham yolk,
Ham
everyone.
yolk. Ham yolk on me.
So stupid.
Thanks
Thanks so much for listening to the How's This Good for Anybody podcast. We certainly hope it brought you laughter, joy, and sadness.
And thank you to our guest, Andrew Colpitts.
Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to us on all of our social media platforms. If you're not sure if we're on it, just search us. That's HTG4A or at How's This Good for Anybody podcast. See you next week.